Are you sitting? Did I just open it? Who is Tim and why is he long? Why is he so long? You may call me Tim. Long Tim is my full name. Buried in time. The Journeyman Project 2. Story by David Flanagan, Phil Saunders, Michael Triplani, David Flanagan. Okay, whatever. I'm not reading all these names. Yes, I believe it does have working networking. I think it supports both TCP/IP and IPX. Okay, so I was wondering this, Danny. They remade the first game using all the actors from this one. Is it worth playing that? They did. It's called Turbo Edition. Okay. So we're fine going in blind. I understand the pretext, yeah. You're like a time cop of some kind, right? Or a time person, and you fix problems with time. We'll see. The interface in this looks scary, but we'll give it a go. So I'm in this for the long haul, so I'm gonna read the shit. Excuse me. My sinuses are all like squeaky. The menu at the right has a toggle button that allows you to choose between walkthrough and adventure play modes. In walkthrough mode, you will be given subtle guidance to help you along, and most of the puzzles have been either simplified or removed from the game entirely. This mode is suggested for novice adventure gamers or those who just want to experience the story of Buried in Time without the full-scale challenge. However, as several scenes have been omitted in walkthrough mode, you must play the game in adventure mode to experience its entirety. Well, we're going full adventure mode. We're not a fucking walkthrough, are we? Remember to save your game often. It is best to name your game differently each time you save, just in case you need to return to an older save game. Oh, good, so you can get soft locked. That's nice. To experience Buried in Time in its fullest, turn down the lights, put on a pair of headphones. Check. Can't turn off the sun. And prepare for total immersion. AKA bitch mode. Yeah, right. Right, so we're going. Well, let's check out the interface.
The Jumpsuit's navigation buttons allow you to turn left and right, look up and down, and move forward in the direction you're currently facing.
Okay.
A lit navigation button means that you can turn or move in that direction. You'll stop walking forward when you reach the next decision point.
How's the volume?
You can scroll through the items in your possession by clicking the up and down arrow buttons located next to the item list. Clicking the Inspect button between the arrows brings up an information screen on the selected item. To pick something up, click and drag it from the view window down into your inventory and let go. To use an inventory item, click and drag its picture icon into the main view window and drop it on top of the object you want to use it on. Items used by or on your jumpsuit are activated by simply clicking on their pictures. Biochips are program modules that allow the jumpsuit to perform specific tasks. Biochips may be added to the jumpsuit to give it new functions. To activate a biochip, click on its picture in the inventory item icon window. This will bring up a control panel for that biochip. To get information about what a biochip does or how it works, click the Inspect button. The final element of the Jumpsuit's interface is the message window. This display will alert you to any situations or dangerous conditions that you need to be aware of. Pay close attention to the information displayed here. It could save your life. For further information on the Jumpsuit and its interface, see the Buried in Time instruction manual or access the file's biochip after starting the game.
Let's turn my monitor up a little bit. So, same volume for you. Right, I think we're ready then. So, clunky interface, click all the things, you can soft lock, remember to save often. Have you, have that fucking save command on copy and paste. Please insert disk 2. Fuck! Thanks, Danny. Oh, it was on its side.
First visit, Earth has been officially admitted into the symbiotry of peaceful beings.
Gratitude that I honor you, Gage Blackwood, with the Paragon Medal for valorous service.
That us, I'm guessing.
Conference this morning, the government admitted the existence of the Temporal Security Agency, an organization.
The arrest of Elliot Sinclair can be attributed to Agent 5, Gage Blackwood, who single-handedly defeated Sinclair's men.
Oh no!
Quick, there's not much time to explain. They'll be here any second.
Quick,
Yes,
there's
I
no
am
time
you.
to explain.
I've come from the future. We've been framed. Now, whatever you try to do, do not interfere with what's about to happen. The suit I'm going to transfer over to you will keep you close, so just stand still and watch. When it's all over, you'll be pulled 10 years forward in the future to my present. From there out, it's all up to you. Oh, and I've hidden more information inside of you. You'll figure out what I mean. Here comes the jumpsuit.
Hello, Gamer Mouse. Welcome. Not even to explain why you're in a Michelin Man suit. No.
Come on, Gage. Let's go.
Okay, so we're now in... I didn't pay attention what year we came from. So. Can I use the arrow keys? I can. Okay. 10 years earlier. Okay. It was 10 years later, wasn't it? He was from 10 years in the future, right? Anyway, feel free to give me hints. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I suppose we should check our inventory. We've got files. Where? Right, okay. Background. The world's first time machine, known as Pegasus, was the brainchild of part-time historian and full-time physicist Elliot Sinclair. In 2311, after seeing Sinclair's time-bending experiments, the government contracted him to build a full-scaled operational time machine. purpose of this device was to explore our past, as well as to discover the truth behind many disputed historical events. Just 4 years after the project was begun, the world's first time machine underwent its first test run. The test run would be the first and last time the Pegasus would be used for research purposes, due to mounting concern by government officials that such a device could lead to the accidental permutation of history. The project was discontinued. Sinclair was forbidden to ever work on the distortion project again, and with the illicit construction of time travel devices now being a very real threat, the government secretly set up the Temporal Security Agency as a means to safeguard history from sabotage. Male pregnancy sim. Nope. The jumpsuit. As had been expected, Earth's incorporation into the symbiote. How do you pronounce that word? Like, it's like to do with symbiosis. Symbiote. Doesn't sound right when I say it. Of peaceful beings brought with it astounding advances in technology. These advances aided the TSA in developing the next generation of time machines. The Time Displacement Unit, or Jumpsuit, incorporates an entire time machine into a mobile, self-contained suit. The greatest advantage of the Jumpsuit is that it can forge its own null-time tunnel from one location to another, eliminating the need to return to the present between jumps. This new technology rendered Pegasus obsolete, and in August of 2325, the time machine was dismantled. Its huge generator was destroyed, and the smaller core elements put into storage in a location known only to the agents of the Temporal Security Agency. Symbiote. Thanks. I'm sure they got a whole file on Janeway. I was just thinking about this. I've been watching Voyager recently, and she does commit a lot of fucking time crimes. In Voyager. When will they learn? Along with... well done. Along with the development of the Time Displacement Unit came a rethinking and restructuring of the Temporal Security Agency. Gone were the days of historical security relying entirely on one agent using one machine. Now multiple agents had the freedom to move through time at will. And several years have gone by without any incident, changing the prevailing opinion on the danger of time travel technology. In 2327, the decision was made to expand the Temporal Security Annex to include a historical research team. This team, self-dubbed the Deep Time Unit, Deep Time Unit, well, they sound like a bunch of dickheads, is comprised of 4 individuals who are each responsible for researching and recording various periods of history. Well, isn't that nice? Sorry. I think I need to get some water. Did any of these have arrows? No, they didn't. Also, I want to make one small complaint for like a design aesthetic choice. Whose fucking bright idea was it to put light blue text on a blue and black grid, right? Probably. 4 beers in. Oh, that's deep, man. That's what we should call our research group. Anyway, so we've read the background. So, agent dossiers, security unit, agent. Interesting. It was number 3. It was Agent 3 that followed us in that future us in that cutscene. And we're number 5, and we're not on this list. Oh no, are we part of the deep time unit? Oh no, we're the dickheads. Ah. Right. Gail Yakamura, Neil Geddy, Alan Carver, Celine Flores, Marcus Warner, Boldich Yasignova. Boldich Yasignova. I can read Russian names, it's fine. Oh god. Oh no, we're the dickheads. Yeah, we are, look. Oh no! So we're Gage Blackwood, and the Muppet who was in the first scene was, that wasn't a bloke. Is that, I'm reading that right, is that Michelle Vizard? Or is that Michael spelt weird? No. Michelle? That definitely says Michelle. So someone stole Michelle's suit? Oh, I mean, this is what, like 1990 when? Yeah. So, something's already afoot that Agent 3's suit had been stolen by somebody, or was being used by somebody else. The shittest UI is still an award. I like it, it's all immersive, isn't it? It's immersive AF, as some people would say. Okay, so, right, Agent Dossiers. Oh, their dossiers is just their number and their name, okay. Jumpsuit overview. I mean, I like the music, and I like the aesthetic, and I like the deep lore we've been thrust into. Sorry. Suit overview. The time displacement unit, more commonly known as the jumpsuit, is the temporal security agent's mode of time travel. Each of the TSA's 10 jumpsuits have been coded specifically to the DNA of the agent to which it has been assigned, and cannot be used by anyone other than the assignee. Well, that raises even more questions. Unless it's a bloke named Michelle. Hey man, if you want something to be immersive, you just have to allow yourself to be immersed. Exactly what I'm doing. I'm getting in there, getting into the lore. But this already raises questions, like, am I stupid? Like, that was definitely a bloke in the number 3 suit, right? It sounded like a bloke. I mean, I could only see this much of his face, but it looked like a bloke. And also, you know, it's like, what, 180p? 180p graphics? So who knows? Anyway. It was a bloke. It was number 3. And it says that number 3 belongs to Michelle. Which to me definitely doesn't sound like a bloke's name. So, and then right here it says that the suits can't be used by anyone else. Each of the jumpsuits have been coded specifically to the DNA of the agent which has been assigned and cannot be used by anyone other than the assignee. Unauthorized tampering with the suit will result in the self-destruction of its neurocircuitry. That has to be something. That's... No, we're in number 5, I think. Yeah, this is number 5 here. This is our suit. We're in number 5. We'll find out. But I have a feeling a suit's going to explode at some point. Otherwise, why would they mention that? Okay. Is that all the files? That's all the files. So, where are we? What do I do? Evidence? Cloak? Blank. Files. Interface. Wait, Bioship blank is probably whatever is going to become something, right? Jump. Interface. Menu. Save! Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Don't mind if I do. I should probably put it in, like, in the game folder. Which is the games. Buried in time. Let's create a new folder called save. Saves. Save 1. Buried in deep. Okay. No, I don't want to quit. And jump. So I guess we explore this place a bit. How do I know when I'm able to interact with stuff? That's a dippy bird. That is a dippy bird. Ooh, roll fruit. Ooh, okay. Well, just gotta read this text. Lamau, truth. Press the forward button. Get the sweet FMV. Immersion. Lol, save 2. 2 buried. 2 furious. The lost buried. Wait. What's Jurassic Park 2 called? The Lost... Is it Lost Island? Yeah. Lost World. Yeah, Lost World, that's it. Your cursor will change when you interact. Yeah, I can see that little magnifiers, and we get that sweet FMV of it. Ooh, look at our... We rendered this. Look how many polys it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. That's 2. Ah, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, my laptop has decided to turn off. Thanks very much, Gamer Mouse. Also, that's a sick name. Means so many things. Right, there's nothing on the ceiling. Okay, interesting. Okay, so he's like all one thing. Whoosh. About this one. Hey, it's an action figure of me?
Since you're getting this message, I'm assuming everything went well.
What?
Now, before you do anything, you need to understand that the role of the TSA has changed in recent years. In addition to the security unit, there's now another team whose job it is to research history. That's the team I was on. That is, until someone altered history at 4 of my research mission locations. They weren't major changes, just enough to create temporal ripples. When another agent discovered the temporal ripples about a week ago, I was suspended and put on house arrest. Then they discovered some evidence, and by the next day I was already on trial. I had just about given up hope last night when it hit me. I'm being watched, but you can still prove that we're innocent. So I've decided to break house arrest and jump back in time to get your help. Right now I'm probably in jail. If they know where I am, they won't be looking for me. You'll be free to jump to any of my research mission locations to see what's going on. Now pay attention. This is important. Go to each of the 4 time zones and gather as many clues as you can find. Try and discover what's been changed and how.
This isn't a causal loop, is it? We're not gonna create time ripples by going to those places.
Oh, and one more thing. I don't know if this has anything to do with what's going on, but I was at the TSA a couple weeks ago, doing an unscheduled check of the security grid. I noticed something was wrong. It seems a couple of the feedback jumpers had gotten crossed. A good portion of the security grid was compromised for I don't know how long. Anyone with the right information could have gotten into or out of the TSA, the Pegasus warehouse, or any of the restricted areas without even being seen. I'm still not sure why I'm being set up, but I think this might have something to do with it. Be careful. Our life is on the line.
See that tiny little slither of green screen appear there. Anyway, okay, so we've been framed 4 locations that we have to go and find clues in periods of time. There was a breach at the TSA at some point. I'm sure he said dates, but I wasn't paying attention. I hope the stuff is being logged somewhere. Or do I need a notepad? Is this the kind of game where I need a notepad, Danny? Have I already failed? Whoa. There's no log. Oh. Okay. Okay, I got a fresh notepad. We should probably listen to that message again. In case there was dates or something in it and I wasn't paying attention. Okay. So I'll just make a quick summary then. So... framed... Messing. Time. Fine. Four periods of time. A. Great. Question mark? Is that it? I think that's all I need to know right now. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Oh. What the hell is that? Is this time machine? What does that mean? Am I being phoned or something? What is this? Ah! Danny, what have you done? What have I done? Oh, there's something on the chair. What is that? Ooh, I found something. A remote control. Okay, cool. Perfect. Object analysis. Remote control. This is the remote control for the high-res Environ Omni system. The remote allows access to over 1,000 terrestrial channels and hundreds of symbiotic satellite stations. However, the batteries are dead. Oh, the batteries are dead. Well, that's shit, isn't it? I'd thought in the future we'd have like nuclear batteries or something. Batteries that last forever. Okay. Ooh. What's this? Oh, I'm assuming this is where the remote goes. Environ. Allsat. Ooh. Nice high-ish res pictures. Interactive News Network. Headline stories. Agent 5 breaks house arrest. Tree technology discussion. Quick chat. Notepad time. What? Okay, got my notepad. What am I clicking and what am I writing? Okay. Agent
will return after word from our sponsor.
I don't want to hear what your sponsor has to say.
The soon-to-be-released Gino, A Fond Remembrance, is Volume 4 of G-Tech's Rock Through the Ages collection. Never before has there been a video collection that captures the many moods of Gino Andrews. You'll hear the melancholy Gino.
So many songs about the rain.
Am I going to get strike
The rebellious Gino.
Selling yourself, sell the price to pay. When you're selling yourself, make it somewhere.
Yes, the carefree Gino.
It's been my dream
Okay.
to be a traveler of sorts, to visit all kinds.
And of course, the lovesick Gino.
A song for her is all she wants from me.
All of his chart-topping videos are here, brought back from the archives of the past and completely remastered in stunning 4D sound. In fact, Gino
5 sets for only $59.99 a month for 7 months.
Compiled on one EC. Call our toll-free ShopNet line now and receive a free sample from the upcoming EC that's bound to be an instant classic. Gino, A Fond Remembrance.
Ooh, ShopNet code. Okay. ShopNet. A free sample. So, number. But I didn't know that ShopNet was a thing. 538 48 257 3 Gino sample. Yeah, right? Okay, I've got the code written down.
The ongoing saga of Gage Blackwood took a frightening twist this morning when the agent of the Deep Time Unit broke house arrest to jump 9 years back in time. Fortunately, the illicit time jump was detected and he was immediately apprehended by Agent 8 of the Temporal Protectorate.
Oh, it was 8,
Although
not a
it's still
3.
not clear how and why Blackwood obtained the TSA jumpsuit, Temporal Security Agency officials did say that no distortion ripples have yet been detected, and that there is no reason whatsoever to believe that Blackwood has altered history in any way. Our Lisa Long has a report from TSA Administrative Headquarters.
In a strange turn of events that can only be described as unimaginable, the highly decorated Gage Blackwood, better known as Agent 5 of the Deep Time Unit, has been arrested and put on trial for the crime of historical sabotage. We apologize for the lack of trial footage, but because of the sensitive nature of the material being presented, no recording equipment has been allowed into the tribunal wing of the United Ministry Complex, where the trial is being held. The drama unfolded 3 weeks ago when Agent 2 of the Temporal Protectorate discovered 4 distortion ripples while conducting an unscheduled historical scan. As it turned out, the dates of the ripples exactly coincided with times to which Agent 5 had been sent for research purposes. The agent immediately contacted his supervisors, and on their orders, 3 agents were sent to apprehend Agent 5, who offered no resistance.
Okay.
Later that day, more evidence was found in Blackwood's locker, suggesting that he had disobeyed Temporal Security Agency directives for personal gain. Unless deemed absolutely necessary, the TSA will not send agents to investigate or restore the distortions, as any further tampering with history may cause adverse effects, possibly even turning the ripples into full reality distortion waves.
Okay, so from this report so far, I've got that we were arrested by Agent 8 and that it was Agent 2 that found the ripples in the first place. So, if one of the agents is suspect, we're starting to form a list. Prosecution, defense, and editorial. Guess we just start at the top.
Prosecuting attorney Phil Stevens alleges that Agent 5 intentionally altered the past in 4 of the 10 time zones to which he had been sent for research purposes, his only apparent motive being personal gain. In so doing, Agent 5 would have knowingly violated Temporal Security Agency ethics, as well as the law. As temporal sabotage in any form is considered the worst possible crime against humanity, Stevens is aiming for the maximum allowable...
The worst possible crime against humanity.
The burden of proof lies on the prosecution. They have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Gage Blackwood was responsible for the distortion ripples. There is strong evidence working against Blackwood, including both computer records that place him at the altered historical locations and contraband that was discovered in his locker.
You would have thought so, right?
But the evidence alone is not enough to ensure a conviction. With this in mind, prosecuting attorney Stevens has directed his questioning toward eliminating other possible explanations for the ripples.
Temporal distortions are the result of anachronisms. Is that right? I'm a dyslexic boy. Tell me if I said that right. Anachronisms. Why did we have to play a game with such big words? Sound it out. Temporally inappropriate items left in the past. Temporally inappropriate items. So that's like leaving chewing gum in the caveman times, or like or a machine gun in the American Civil War or something. Organanomanism. Okay. Wait, what? Did I finish reading that? 2 basic types. Simple, it's very minor alteration of the past, which is known as history. For example, spilling water would be a simple anachronism. Edward. It would likely evaporate before anyone were to notice it, such as minor distortions. Not caused even by the most careful of agents. Greater concern are effective anachronisms, of which there are two kinds, limited and expansive. While their effects to history are not great, limited effective anachronisms are the result of more significant changes to the past. Does anyone else have a headache yet? These changes are usually more enduring than simple anachronisms, but their repercussions, known as temporal distortion, fade with time as they do not affect anyone greatly enough to alter the course of history. Expansive effective anachronisms, on the other hand, are changes to historically significant items or events that have had major repercussions, cause reality distortion waves, or chain reactions grow with time, making sweeping changes to history as they do so. If a reality distortion wave should ever reach the present, those who aren't uncreated in its wake will surely find themselves with new lives, completely unaware that anything had ever been different. Both types of effective anachronisms are to be taken very seriously, as the most likely cause of such disturbances is deliberate historical sabotage. Okay. No wet floor signs in the 1800s. Okay.
The burden of proof lies on the prosecution. They have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Gage Blackwood was responsible for the distortion ripples. There is strong evidence working against Blackwood, including both computer records that place him at altered historical locations and contraband that was discovered in his locker. But the evidence alone is not enough to ensure a conviction. With this in mind, prosecuting attorney Stevens has directed his questioning toward eliminating other possible explanations for the ripples.
Okay. Less text heavy, okay.
Witnesses for the prosecution have included Agent 2 of the Temporal Protectorate, the TSA's chief technician, and the designer of the circuitry for the jumpsuit.
Witnesses. Okay, so it's just a brief description of what we do.
Witnesses for the prosecution have included Agent 2 of the... Witnesses for the...
Jumpsuit, yeah,
Witnesses for the
okay.
prosecution have included Agent...
When Agent 2 of the Temporal ran unscheduled manual historical scan, a procedure normally performed twice a year to reveal any known anomalies, missed by the scanner's faster, less sensitive automatic scan. Agent 2 discovered temporal ripple that originated in the year. Aha! We got some dates! Ripple. Number 1. 1050 AD. Indicating that someone had gone back to that time and affected this historically important object or event. He soon found 3 more ripples in the year 1204. $22.47 and 1488. Unfortunately, none of the changes serious enough to cause a full reality distortion wave. The agent then realized that the ripples exactly considered with several of Agent 5's research mission dates. Agent 2 reported that he'd found and was subsequently sent after Blackwood, along with Agents 3 and 7. The suspect Tahiti. That important? Tahiti? Tahiti not important. Too slow, I've written it down already. Brought Agent 5 to the United Ministry complex where they signed and later released house arrest. Chief Technician. Prosecuting Attorney Stevens called the TSA Chief Computer Technician to testify based on his knowledge of the Chronolog Security Array. Chronolog Scanner Array, sorry. Testified that the Chronolog scanners were designed to detect illicit time jumps and are monitored at all times by a member of the Temporal Protectorate, yet to his knowledge at no point during the period in question were the scanners ever offline or performing improperly, and at no point was an unsanctioned time jump detected, in fact corroborated by the security logs. Right. Located within the Temporal Security Annex. Monitors, blah blah blah. It's got hyperlinks. Yeah, I've put in page numbers. More advanced, like Web 1.0. This is Marjorie. Ow. Margine? Margini. Maringe. Margine. Whatever. This is Chow. It's called to testify based on a knowledge of the time displacement unit or jumpsuit, which designs this circuitry. When asked whether it was possible for someone else to have used Agent 5's jumpsuit, excuse me. Oh. This law is making me sleepy. Said that the security precautions mandated were that only one person be able to use each suit. Went on to explain that each jumpsuit is coded specifically. Agent who uses it will automatically self-destruct if tampered with. Music is doing your head. We're almost done with the news, don't worry. In addition to the computer records, which document Agent 5's research activity, no log reports made by him. Facing it. Files were not available to the press. Physical evidence. Inspection of Agent 5's locker revealed one valuable but not historically significant object from each of the 4 altered time zones. Alright, in my locker. Items. Locker. A gold ornament. Okay, we've got some locations as well. Gold. From then the jeweled orb from Chateau Nard. A sketch from Vinci Go. And a signed document from Kenneth Barnstein. Okay, so I guess we just have to match the places and the objects with the time periods, right? So, 1204. Oh wait, no. 1050 AD is probably the gold ornament from the Aztec place, Chichen Itza. Jeweled orb from Chateau Gillard is probably. Are these in order? 1204? Yeah? I thought they were in order. No. Da Vinci sketches 1488. Is that right? Don't know. Okay. And then the Kenneth one. Kenneth Fuller's lab is probably the future one, 2247, right? Probably. Anyway, what was stupid music? Oh. %4,000%. Oh dear. Well, 04. Look at I'm almost done, Elliot. Just. Don't worry. Alright, we're done. We're done with this, hopefully. Oh, wait.
Prosecuting attorney Phil Stevens.
This is done. Fence.
In the
I'll
absence
breeze
of
through
an
this bit.
alibi or any evidence proving Agent 5's innocence, defense attorney Sandra Gallagher will be setting out to show, through the testimony of character witnesses, the defense has not yet had the opportunity to present its case. However,
with us now is William Doughton, the TSA Chief Technician. He joins us live from the Temporal Security Agency Administrative Headquarters. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Doughton.
Thank you, Mark.
You've known Gage Blackwood for many years, and I understand that the two of you are good friends. Do you think he's guilty?
Absolutely not. The thought that he could be guilty never even crossed my mind. I mean, friend or no, here you've got someone who's dedicated his whole life to protecting history and now stands accused of violating it. That's ridiculous. And if you don't believe me, look at his record. The man's a decorated hero. You can't overlook that fact just because it doesn't fit neatly into the story the prosecution's trying to sell.
Isn't it true you testified that no one else made a time jump to any of the altered historical locations?
No, actually I testified the scanners didn't register anyone making a time jump to those locations. But computers are only as intelligent as their human programmers. Now, I believe it's possible that someone could have shadowed Agent 5's jumps. If a second time traveler were to make a jump within a few seconds of the first into the same location, the chronolog scanners probably wouldn't recognize it as a second jump.
Have you been able to test this theory?
No, not yet. It's too dangerous. If two people were to travel through the same null time tunnel and land in the exact same place, well, their matter would mix and that would kill them.
And you believe that someone found a way around this?
It's possible, yes.
Okay, well, thank you for your insights, Mr. Doughton. I have with me now Commissioner Jack Baldwin of the Temporal Security Agency, who's coming to us live from TSA Administrative Headquarters. Commissioner, thank you for joining us.
They've bombed the Baldwins.
The obvious question is, are you confident in your arrest of Gage Blackwood as the perpetrator of this crime?
We had to arrest Agent 5 because of the evidence, not because we think he did it. There was an obvious transgression. Someone was responsible for it, so we arrested the person to whom the evidence pointed. Now it's up to the courts to determine whether or not he's guilty.
So you believe he's innocent?
Absolutely. I've known Gage ever since he joined the TSA. In fact, I'm the one who recruited him. Gage Blackwood is a member of an endangered species. Gage Blackwood is a hero. He has put his life on the line many times to prevent this exact thing from happening. There's absolutely no way he would have abused his position at the risk of a single life, let alone history as we know it. Now, it just doesn't make sense.
Mr. Blackwood has been an agent for quite a while now, 13 years, I believe. Is it possible that the temptation just became too great for him to bear?
No. Gage is as committed to his duty now as he was back when he apprehended Elliot Sinclair. He was, and he is, our finest agent.
Okay, let's assume for a minute that he did do it. Knowing that he would be facing life imprisonment on Vega Thalon, do you feel that he would plead guilty?
First of all, it's a moot point because he didn't do it. But presuming he did, knowing Gage, I'd say he had a damn good reason. And he would have confessed immediately. He wouldn't have pretended innocence, not for 1 minute. Bottom line, Gage Blackwood is no criminal. Gage Blackwood is a hero.
Okay, Commissioner, it looks like we're out of time. Thank you. If Blackwood is indeed guilty, he has altered more than just the past. The future, too, will likely feel the results of his actions. The Deep Time Unit will probably be discontinued before ever realizing its full potential. But there is an even greater issue at stake. That is whether the Temporal Security Agency itself is more of a risk than a safety measure. Many feel that it should be shut down and everything related to time travel destroyed. Others argue that the technology has already been invented, so there's nothing stopping it from being reinvented for the wrong reasons. So in their opinion, the Temporal Security Agency must remain operational to safeguard against future acts of historical sabotage.
I'm not getting shit-faced on a Wednesday afternoon. Alright. We done. Oh my god. Oh, do I have to listen to...
INN will return after a word from our sponsor.
Oh, we'll get another sponsor video.
La peinture fraîche.
Ratro and rum. I mean retro and rum. Also rum. Wow.
Sasta Gorst.
If you hadn't understood those important messages, you would have just
Wet Bing.
screwed up your best suit,
Flippity Van Van.
driven off of a cliff,
Cheap meat.
been poisoned,
Restaurants located in the lobby.
and peed your pants on a foreign planet. Yes, for all those reasons and more, there's the Omniglot DM dual mode translator biochip from Samco. Just pop
Wednesdays
Omniglot
or
DM
Saturdays?
into any standard biotech interface
I
and
think
voila!
it's like a
No more frustration, no more confusion.
translation chip.
The Omniglot DM instantly translates the written and spoken forms of any known language. It
We
was
want that.
phenomenal. The Omniglot DM translator biochip from Semco. Get it today.
Samco translator biochip available at and other fine stores for low price.
We need that too. 6,
Or go over shop now.
8,
Product order
9.
689222378. 689222378. Order now.
Translator chip. Drugs. Get the COVID vaccine and ask them to add this when they're adding the Bill Gates chip. Slash it. Oh, that was too on the nose for me.
The
Sorry.
heads of ministry will continue to meet with symbiotry representatives today in
Too
the
many people
Assembly
believe
Hall of
that
the
shit.
United Ministry Complex.
Stopped
These
being
talks
funny
were
to poke fun at
requested
them and
by
it's just
several member
depressing.
races as a forum in which to discuss the place of time travel technology in the symbiotry of peaceful beings. Today
Symbiotry.
marks the beginning of the third week of negotiations, yet there is still no end in sight. Sarah Michaels is standing by at the United
Boy.
Ministry Complex with a report.
That's okay. Get away with pretty much whatever you want. Yeah.
Thank you, Mark. The main factor
Have the little sword
protracting
icon,
the
remember?
discussions is the inability of the symbiotry to decide what should be done with the technology. The representatives have formed three distinct factions whose strongly opposing views have caused them to remain tenaciously entrenched in a deadlock. While one group believes we are
Apparently in the
committing
future everyone drives
unequivocal
Formula
act
1
of
cars.
hoarding a vital technology. A second supports the symbiotry tenet that each race has sovereignty over its own technologies. The third contingent, which is
Or they're
growing
just filming all of this at a
since the
Formula 1 track for
Agent
some reason, because it's the only bit of green screen
travel
they could find.
represents a threat to every race of the symbiotry and should be destroyed altogether. Even though most attending races strongly disagree
Keeps looking down
with
to a script.
humanity's sole ownership of the technology, our heads of ministry refuse to acknowledge their arguments, citing its inevitable misuse as their foremost concern.
They should have got an auto cue.
Barring symbiotry action, it is unlikely that the status of time travel as a proprietary technology of Earth will change.
Only hope.
The opinion originally held by the majority of races represented at the talks is that time travel technology is an invaluable tool. The opinion originally held by the majority of races represented at the talks, the Dorloon and
Okay, this is too much for me right now. I will catch up on this later. This is about
the Dorloon emissary, stated
different
the feelings
alien
of these two
races.
most. Despite being
Oh my god,
recently
no.
banned- The third viewpoint.
Okay.
Despite
The events surrounding the arrest of Agent 5 bring back, for most, memories of the Elliot Sinclair
He's
incident.
definitely not evil. He doesn't have a giant
10 years
cybernetic
ago
eye
could have turned
implant
out
that
much
pokes out of his
differently
face and
if
looks
it
like a
weren't
bunch
for
of little
Agent 5
probes.
of the Temporal Protectorate. After building the first ever functional time
Stop
machine,
it, no.
only to have the
I'm
government
sorry.
shelve the project because it was considered too dangerous, Sinclair decided to sidestep the politicians and build his own temporal transporter. Years later, when the Sorolans made contact with Earth to offer us a place in the symbiotry of peaceful beings, the xenophobic scientist suddenly found himself with a new purpose. Fearing an alien invasion, he tried to convince the public that the Sorolans were not what they appeared to be. But this endeavor met with little success. Frustrated, exasperated, and on the verge of insanity, Sinclair formulated a plan to make Earth a more difficult target for the Sorolans. On the day of the Sorolan ambassador's arrival, he sent each of his 3 robot minions back in time to change the course of history. The first he sent to create a nuclear scare that would prevent world unification and prolong the Cold War. The second was to destroy the Morimoto Mars colony and make it look like the work of an alien race. And the third Sinclair sent to kill Dr. Enrique Castillo, the individual who was most influential in convincing humanity of the benefits of joining the symbiotry. His backup plan, should his robots have failed, was to assassinate the Sorolan delegate. It was our good fortune that Agent 5 was on duty at the Temporal Security Annex that day. He detected the temporal distortions, stopped each of the androids, and then apprehended Sinclair himself. That fateful morning made a hero of Agent 5 and spawned the blockbuster holoflick, The Journeyman Project. Elliot Sinclair was put on trial and found guilty of all charges. He was sentenced to life imprisonment on Vega Thalon and has
award-winning game series, guys. Pew pew pew. Right.
INN will return after a word from our sponsor.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this like a Pez dispenser for cheese? Cheese girl.
Cheese girl.
Cheese girl. Cheese girl. I want that. Where's the code? 6 6 2 5 9 4 9 7 8 9 9 9 9 4 1 5 7 2 5 3 6 2 5 9 4 9 7 8. Cheese girl. Okay.
In a last-ditch effort to stay afloat, the Louvre Art Museum held an auction of unprecedented scale yesterday. The museum was forced to sell off many of its older collections to pay off creditors and to raise funds desperately needed for renovations to the facility. In a fervent display of support, the art community rallied around the historic landmark, showing that the museum itself is every bit as valuable an artifact as any of the works of art it contains. The auction was an astounding success, raising 138.5 billion credits, easily surpassing the 100 billion credit goal. This windfall was due in large part to one generous bidder who preferred to remain unidentified. Martin Walker is standing by with a live report from the Louvre.
Thanks, Mark. I'm standing inside the historic Louvre Museum in Paris. Behind me sits one of the few pieces
None of
to
that
survive
fake human head
yesterday's
cheese.
extensive art auction. Items up for auction included artifacts and works of art from many of the Louvre's oldest collections, including the Da Vinci exhibit, the ancient Egyptian, and Toltec Mayan exhibits. 4 particular items were snapped up by a generous bidder who paid much more than the asking price. The bidder's identity is unknown, but it is assumed to be an art enthusiast who didn't want to see the Louvre shut down. There are rumors, however, that the buyer may actually have been acting on behalf of another race in the symbiotry, which, according to the Earth History Preservation Act of 2322, would be illegal. We're told an investigation may follow. Museum sources that I spoke to speculated that the revenue from the auction will be enough to keep the Louvre in operation for at least the next 5 years. However, they warned me that the price of admission may go up in order to help cover operating costs, a small price to pay for such a wealth of human history and culture.
that they're selling. Yeah, good, great.
The Louvre's financial difficulties arose from a combination of rising maintenance. The 4 items that the unidentified bidder purchased included the Toltec Mayan ceremonial coffer,
Hello.
King Richard the Lionheart's sword from the Crusades, Leonardo da Vinci's Codex Atlanticus, and an interactive sculpture entitled Self-Awareness, credited to Kenneth
That's a
Thornstein.
coincidence, isn't it?
Attendees of the auction said the buyer did not try to purchase any other items, but immediately made an excessive bid on these 4 artifacts as soon as the bidding opened.
This is a connection?
Experts estimated that the unidentified man paid at least 7 billion credits more than the true value of the pieces, but none could say why he was so interested in 4 such disparate artifacts. They eventually conceded that it may have simply been their rich histories that intrigued him.
I have a feeling this is all relevant, but I want to start playing the game. Damn, these red dates are relevant too. No, this is getting lore. Well, this is basically just a free pass of stuff that you can pinch, right? Codex. Green thing. Okay. Wait, what was it called? Oh. Yeah. Okay. The green thing, yeah. How did you know I wrote green thing? What was the thing? The Aztec thing? It was like a long box. What was it called? A reliquary. Kind of box in it. Golden jade thing. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to think it just makes that noise randomly. They're just showing off what they can render. Right, stop. Ah, whoa.
Antique books for display purposes only. Please do not touch. Antique books for display purposes only. Please do not touch. Antique books for display purposes only. Please do
No,
not touch.
Joe, this is more like I don't know. There's a joke somewhere, but I can't think of it. Oh. Woo! Called Buried in Time. We're part of a research group, part of a temporal security agency. My channel points can be redeemed for hydration, highlighting your message, unlocking an emote, choosing a game for me to play next time, or challenging me to a 1v1 of a choice. The Metro Gnome. Danny. So that's all the timepieces, I guess. Please stop. Please let me leave. No, just stop. Okay.
Agent 5, Gage Blackwood, is under house arrest. Access privileges revoked.
Oh, good. More reading. Okay. Personal mission, whatever. Okay. No. Ah. Personal mission logs. Okay. We're the guinea pigs. Okay. Artificial life form, you say? Hmm. Nice. And you telling me you enjoyed this as a 10-year-old, Danny? It's a lot of reading. Okay, I'm done.
You have 3 messages.
Well, that's just weird.
Mr. Blackwood, this is Mark Johnson from Interactive News Network. I'm just calling to see if you'd like a chance to tell your side of the story. Give me a call at Sector 10, 569-82227.
But isn't
and
all
we'll
the
talk about
information
setting
here?
up an
Isn't it that kind of
exclusive
game? Like
interview.
the Tex Murphy
I hope
games,
to hear
right?
from you soon.
Okay.
Hey, Gage, how you doing? Listen, I was... Oh, shoot, it's your day off. You're probably in Tahiti, as usual. Well, anyway, I was wondering if I could borrow your Environ system. The record button's busted on mine, and I haven't had a chance to get it fixed. And hey, you do me this one favor.
And trust the
You might be
media.
willing to forget
Moisturize me.
Remember? Grab ball last week? Thought you'd get away with it, huh? Not this time, pal. I beat you fair and square. So call me. I'm at home. Thanks. Bye.
Who is that? Who's that? I call.
Gage, it's me. Wake up and answer the phone. Hello. I know you're there. Where else could you be? Well, anyway, you owe me, pal. I got your jumpsuit. I just pray they don't realize their key evidence is missing before you figured out what's going on, or we'll both be in neck deep. I mean, it wouldn't take a genius to figure out that I was the only one who could have taken it. But hey, they wouldn't fire me, would they? I'm their chief technician. Who else do they have to get their net games running? I'll send you the suit as soon as I put it
Say
in
net
an
games.
biochip. If you get a chance, you'll want to modify it to automatically record evidence. And if you need anything else, please hesitate to call me. Oh, and Gage, do me a favor. Erase your messages for a change. Thanks. Good luck, buddy.
Oops. Oh, it's an anti-spilling mug. Not as cool as the mug from System Shock that keeps your coffee cold for 100 years, but I mean hot for 100 years. Yeah, whatever. Power. Val 9000 Universal Domestic Replicator. Press the menu key. ShopNet. Enter the product code. 6, 8, 9, 2, 3, 7. Six, 2, 4, 5, 4, 8. Nice. Yeah. Got my notes. Got my clues. I've got time periods. I've got key items. I've got a list of suspects. It's gonna be somebody. Just Google the picture of that all I sending in Philadelphia. It's all connected. Fucking GIF. That'll be me in a week's time. No, it's just fucking notes. Okay. Postbox. Yum 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 yum. My very own cheese girl. Oh, it doesn't have a human head. Disappointed. That was the lot, wasn't it, so far, yeah. Auto Chef. Diet menu. Breakfast. Mac. Oh, what the fuck is this? Is it in like diet mode or something? That's a load of shit. That's fine, a load of shit. Like, what happens if you have like unexpected guests or like a last minute party and you want to like replicate a pizza or 10? Or you just, you know, really need some snacks. Alright, what a load of shit. And machines ruining our lives. I've checked pretty much checked everything there now. Okay. Oh. What time is it? It's 3 o'clock. Wow, it's 3 o'clock. We're about, what, an hour in? Yeah, about an hour and a half. But we've just basically just been having a lore dump right on our chest. Big steamy lore dump. Yes. Yes, there is. But we've only been exploring one room so far. And the crazy world of television. And an oven, okay. Can't jump. Okay then, what do I do now? I guess I save it? Ah. It's not my phone going off, is it? Or is it just a reminder to save? Okay, I save. Save 2. Please, girl. For you. What's a kingle? A jingle. Maybe check messages again? I mean, I feel like that's a good idea. I'm gonna do it just to see if it is or not. Yeah, I read your message. I'm still gonna check it.
You have 3 messages.
Well, we still only have 3 messages. Okay, so it is just a random jingle. No reason. Oh. Time to explore time. Okay, I did just save. No, that's not what I want to do.
You have 3 messages.
So, how do we explore time then? Use the jump button? Or is it just that there's something of importance here? Jingle. Oh no, shit. Whatever. Oh, there's an upstairs. Upstairs that goes nowhere? Okay, I guess this is a good enough place to jump to. From. Whatever. Let's jump. Okay. The happy morale work jingle. Fair enough. Alright, jump. Jump menu. Were all of these already filled out already? Or have these been filled out because I looked at information and found out and stuff? I need to know. These were already pre-filled out. They were pre-filled. Well, where should we go first? We've got Cheese Girl, we've got the single, and we've got the translator chip thing. Oh my god! Risk of inadvertent propulsion in zero-G environments. Well, we already read the note reports, right? We already know what's going to happen. So... It did! Oh my god! Alright, we're jumping. So, Joe got in there first, I think, with the 1050 AD. Alright. Sometime around 1000 AD, the ancient Mayan civilization of the Yucatan Peninsula began to die out. Look, I have no problem saying normal person words. Words that, like, the average-ish person, or maybe the slightly well-read person could have come into contact with. Like, words like Yucatan Peninsula and ancient Mayan civilization. Those are all perfectly normal words. This game is just making up a lot of really difficult to read words. Rant. Anyway, the reason they began to die out is for reasons yet unknown. Also around this time, the Mayan capital of Chichen Itza played host to newcomers in the form of the Toltecs, a culture closely related to the Aztecs. No one knows for sure whether the Toltecs invaded the Mayans at Chichen Itza, or if the migrating survivors of their own dying culture were simply allowed to settle there. Your mission is to observe the resident culture and gather information. Oh, sorry, everyone. That will lead to a definitive answer to this question. Warning. There will be a human presence in this environment. Gather footage from a safe distance and avoid being seen. Your destination coordinates have been scanned and cleared. Okay. Okay. Jump. Please insert disc 3. Well, that was a fucking anticlimax, wasn't it? Womp womp. You know what? Doing it this way is actually so much faster than waiting for my CD-ROM drive to flash 5 times, then eject slowly, remove the disc, put disc in, close it, wait for it to spin up. Whoa! Save. I will save. Well, to be honest, a lot of these older DOS games actually, like, didn't have a problem with you just copying the contents of all the discs and changing in any file somewhere to tell it not to look on a CD but to look in this local file system. I just haven't checked to see if I could do that with this game. Also, I think I could totally play this in ScumVM on a more modern machine, but that takes the fun out of it, doesn't it? We want all them disc swappers. Alright, so we are currently cloaked and in the right time period. Oh, you can't do anything when you're cloaked? Oh, okay. What is it? It's interface, isn't it? Um, 1050 AD, Aztec blue. Okay. Walk down the steps. Emergency. Reality distortion wave detected. Point of origin. Blatantly disregarding warnings that he was approaching primitive peoples, Agent 5 proceeded into a populated area of Chichen Itza. Upon seeing such a strange being, the natives immediately dropped to their knees in homage to the god that came from the pyramid. Agent 5 decided to stay a while. Total score 600. Ooh, critical evidence none. Supporting evidence none. Puzzle solved 1 of 20. Researchers bonus 4 of 15. Well, I'm not dead. I'm a god. I'm an ancient Aztec god. I feel like we've beat the game. Like, everyone wants to be a god, right? So we're done. Brilliant game. Thanks very much for recommending it, Danny. Any more suggestions? Welcome. Alright. Okay, so when I... Yeah, warning, human prince detected 500 meters ahead. Okay, so you don't want to go down there. Clearly. Same with that one. Same with that one. I did try that. I tried cloaking. You can't do any. You can't even save when you're cloaked. You can't change the chip. Oh, we got a ceramic bowl. Is it a bad idea to just go around picking up everything? Because in most adventure games, you want to pick up everything and try using them on everything. But I'm assuming in a game where you create time ripples by messing with the past, there are no consequences for picking up all the random shit. Fantastic. Okay, adventure game away. We got a big cog thing. We got a nice painting on the wall. Got some... Ooh, wait, can I... Where is it? Homage must be paid to our 4 lords of night before the layman is allowed to touch the holy vessel of ordainment. The Chakmool grants entrance to the underworld only on sacred days. Goddess of birth, 8 water. God of rain, 12 lightning. Goddess of purification, 1 flint. God of maize, 4 rabbit. God of wealth, 11 jaguar. Goddess of earth, 7 mountain. God of water, 7 obsidian. God of fire, 3 tree. 3 tree. Not 3 trees, plural. Just 3 tree. God of death, 9 dog. He's 3 times better than 3 dog. Ow! 4 tree. Oh, okay. 5 tree. Okay, so that's numbers, and then that's stuff. So it's a lock. Okay. It's nice to write the instructions down. Not true. 9 dog is not 3 times better than 3 dog. Okay. I'm going to make a new page because this is a new location. So, N AD Yeah, I'm smart boy. Okay, so code. Goddess of birth 8 quarter. God. Rain. Lightning. Wow. How long has it been since any of you wrote anything down using using a pen on a piece of paper? When was the last time you actually wrote something down? Like, and was it just a single word or a telephone number or something? Like, when was the last time you actually wrote a whole bunch of words? Like, writing is really hard. I feel like I haven't written anything in ages. You do most days. Well, you're just like smart and stuff. Notes from phone calls, right? You not just record your calls with a button on your phone, a single button press. Record the call. Cried, laugh face. Yeah, I'm Elliot Trimmer 7 and I write things down all the time. You can't write anymore. You see, that's the answer I wanted. Thanks, Danny. You write menu description, your dinners that we cook. Wait, you mean you write down the recipes? In your dinner book. What's the dinner book? I need to know. Tell us. Great one. What is this dinner book? To keep a track of what you've eaten. Alright, it's 5 books a night. You can write calligraphy, but you can't read it. Gamer Mouse's food logbook just says cheese girl times 5. Yummy taters on a creamy leek sauce served with a side of salt and pepper pork chops, for example. Is that so that if you had something that you liked, you can go back and check the book to see how long ago it was you had it and or what it's made of? Today, ramen. I like ramen. I like making my own ramen. Fun to write menu style descriptions. That's super fun. Bonus points for Ponzi French words. En croûte. Cream fresh. Pomme de terre. Red wine juice. Food, etc. So better with friends. Oof. Big oof. Also, that makes me feel good. But I don't think I've ever had an argument that lasted so long or was so bad that we've not eaten with my partner. Avec un malade reduction. Yeah. I get what I like to call food fatigue or cooking fatigue, which is like I go through like periods of time where like maybe like 2 weeks or something and I'll cook something different and original and great every day, and then after that I'm like, fuck, I don't give a shit, let's just bung some 90s tea in the oven, like some fucking chicken dippers and baked beans. We'll have that for like 4 days. Argument was about dinner because she gets hangry. Yeah. Okay, hangry is different, but normally you can win hangry arguments by presenting them with food. Keep your woman fed, then, Elliot. Yeah, right. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that never happens in the Plumber household. Just slaps a steak on everything. Sorry. She was fine after dinner. Lol. I was writing down numbers, wasn't I? I've gotten distracted by food talk. You know, I'm hungry now. My toast has totally not lasted. Like a steak with that, sir. Yes, I'll have a steak with an extra side of steak, please. And for starters, I think I'll have the steak. Goddess of purification. On flint. That suggests that purification is fire. Odd. Odd. Seven. Ooh, ooh. So much. It's DannyValz with the gift sub to Gamer Mouse. Give me all the bacon and eggs have. Am I sketching these? No, I'm just writing them down because they're translated. And I'm big old boring butt boy. Don't know what I'm talking about. I figured as much. What with your bants, your friendly IRL bants. I'm sorry. Now, I'm afraid what you heard is, give me a lot of bacon and eggies. What I said was, give me all the bacon and eggies you have. Ron Swanson. What the fuck did I make for dinner.com? Oh, I love that website. We used to use that all the time. And we were shit students. And we used to go, I'm not making that. It's too fancy. Gift sub for Ron Swanson. They call it a Ron Swanson. It's a turkey leg wrapped in boar bacon. Wait. I think everyone's hungry. Do we need to do I need to force you all to go feed yourselves? I'm going to spend ages writing down these numbers if you want to go get some food. Goddess of Earth, Seven Mountain. God of War. Only on PlayStation. When Poker. And Muller Corner, aka Poker Night Snacks. On the 19th, isn't it? In a week and a bit. Yeah. God. I'm not. God of death. We did it. We wrote them down. Homage must be paid to the four lords of the night, before the layman is allowed to touch the holy vessel. The four lords of the night. Okay. Is there like a button I press? Night creatures. Hey Danny, what am I supposed to do with these? So I've got all the sequence of numbers and thingies. Is there like a button I'm supposed to press? On the right hand side? Lever or something. Okay, so do that. Oh. Okay, it says 8 water. Leave. There is no lever. Is it like outside or something? Punch wall. Look down. I remember the bowl I picked up, yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh my god. Is this what you wanted me to do? Is this the solution? Was that supposed to happen? Well, now I'm in a spooky cave, and there's a dead guy down here. And I can take his head. Wait, I just had to put the first number in, Goddess of Birth, 8 water, and then put the thing on the thing, or was it completely unrelated? That's where I came from, so I can go right. I see. So I didn't need to write all of them down, so that was a massive waste of time. So yeah, left or right or straight on. I'm going to save. A hole in it. Only those who have conquered their dreams are welcomed in the presence of the God of War. The God of War was 7 obsidian. Oh, there's something to put there? Thing. Ooh. Realm of the God of War. Make an offering to pass. Did I just fuck myself? No, they don't. They don't want it. They don't want Cheese Girl either. Well, I gave him a skull, and it accepted the skull, so it probably wants more skulls. Those who wish to gain counsel with luck must cross the waters of disbelief, stepping stones of faith. We did that really well. The realm of the rain god, make an offering to pass. Rain god, rain god, lightning. Am I stuck down here in this hole? Skulls. Skulls. Oh, right, yeah, you can time jump. Wait, it said temporal what? Temporal in the vicinity. Evidence chip to locate. Aha! Replicated glass fragments consistent with technology level of this time period. Okay, so it's just you just go around collecting evidence. Not pick that up. No, I'm gonna leave it there. Those who will represent the god of wealth must turn their backs to worldly positions, lower their heads in humility. God of wealth, 11 jaguars. I'm assuming... Oh, I don't know. That's back the way I came. Yeah, that's it. That's all 4 of them. Oh, is this like a fucking Indiana Jones, like the penitent man? Penitent. I need to do a little head look down or something. Those who will represent the god of wealth must turn their backs to worldly possessions and lower their heads in humility. Did it? I lowered my head. I already gave the skull though. Oh, here. Make an offering. Have I fucked myself by putting that skull in the first door? Oh, am I soft locked? I have slightly. Right, shall I load when I fell in? Okay, so all I've done is lost the skull. No, don't load. But I've lost the skull. Do I get it back? Okay. Okay, time to jump. Right. Throughout the reign as King of England, Richard I battled with Philip Augustus to maintain Gelvin rule. Don't know that word. And Gilvin, Given, Angle, Leave, blah blah. Angevin. Okay. Oh, so I see. So when you come back, it resets itself, and I have to do all the puzzles again to get to do stuff. That's something that happens. Pretty bad. It's a lot of text. This is why I like Command and Conquer when I grow up. Just click on stuff and it moves around. None of reading. Okay then. He died, like... Oh. Alright. Hell. No, this is still disc 3. It might ask us to change, though, soon. Oh, it's fucking snowing again! Bit fiddly, innit? Snowed on. Got a flappy flag. Got some stairs. We've got a thing where the skybox texture is being all pinched together. Nice. Alright, am I going down the stairs, or do I need to look off these battlements a bit more thoroughly? Down the stairs. I've noticed that it moves you a lot faster when you use the keyboard. When you use the mouse, it like takes ages to like load and do weird stuff. It's odd. Welcome to the Castle Anthrax. Uh-oh. There's people. Oh, corridor. Locked. What do I do? Hello. Another platform, yeah. A spanking, a spanking. Yep. Ah, yeah, you're right. Door on the left, door on the right. Left door is locked. Right door is open. One grappling hook coming out of the toilet, please, and thank you. That looks like a human. I know, right? I mean, I feel sorry for the guy who was doing a shit when the grappling hook got thrown. Spikes indeed. DG. Oh my god. Save. Do a save. We are saved. There's a door there. Ah, use the evidence chip. Oh, excuse me. Right in your ear holes. Sorry. Oh. Well, it's not beeping at me anymore. Yeah, I did. Ugh. I can't. Is it that? Nope. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a boot. Footprint inappropriate for this area. 3353. What is this time period? Oh yeah, 1204. 1204. Castle. Got an arrow. And a grapple hook. And found got the evidence, boys. Okay, where now? Guess this way. No reason to go up here. Unless I use a grapple hook. Aha! Have I watched much Monty Python? I have seen every piece of Python ever made, I think.
Hello! Joseph! Shaka, fool! 'Tis all for naught! It shall not claim this tour!
Oh my god, it's a cow! Visual mush. Mush. Ah. Away! Pretty much how it goes. Where? We are dead by cow. Having taken too long to begin his ascent of the keep, Agent 5 found himself an unwilling participant in a reenactment of the silly Monty Python skit. Silly and fatal. The next kin have been notified. How utterly disappointing. Excellent. Quality stream. forgot to save it. That's right. Easily remedied. So was it just saying I was too slow there? And I needed to do it faster? Okay. I was trying to cloak or something at the end. Oh, if there are any amusing deaths, by the way, and you want me to do them so you can see the results, like, just tell me, be like, save and then do this and see the funny death. Because I feel like you're missing out, right, if you don't get killed a bunch in these games and see the amusingness. Right. Let's, face. And you. Yes. Just make sure I've saved first, right? Ooh.
Hello, Joseph! Shaka, fool! 'Tis all for naught! It shall not claim this tour!
Orangey. Cowabunga, lol. Oh shit. No, I took... I don't care, it was worth it. No. Biscuit. Sorry about that.
Hello, Joseph! Shaka, fool! 'Tis all for naught! It shall not claim this tour! Quick! He's in the king's chamber! Quick! He's in the king's chamber!
Maybe, but I'm a smart boy.
Alas! He escaped us! He must not wretched the goddess!
I don't understand what they just said then. It's not reached the what? Nope, that's very annoying stuff there. That one. Okay. Sorry, what's that supposed to be? Indentation of a key. Not really how keyholes work. Whatever. The hell? What is this? The bed, okay. How do I get to the bed? No, I don't think there's anything on the bed. Not that I don't think I can get to the bed. No. Yeah, it doesn't want me to look in the bed. Look at the bed. Right, down or up? Is. What does that say? 22nd of May. I mean, I could probably read this without. The war is not going well. Philippe's troops have taken what? Gournay and Conches and have certain camper on the bird oh, okay, man. In a bit. Hope it goes well. Catch you later. With such victories under his belt, it shall not be long before he gathers confidence to attack. Oh no. Okay, so they've been attacked. Sorry, I'll summarize. They were attacked. But and to let it on King John station. "300 knights, 3,000 horsemen, and 4,000 foot soldiers under the Earl of Pembroke converged on the entrenched Normans who defended their position tenaciously. Siegers appeared ready to flee under drive of the assaulting forces, but alas, it was not enough. Philip's men held their ground, and Pembroke's men were forced to retreat. If 7,000 soldiers can't force the Normans' trenches, the best we can hope to do, hold them at bay. Advisors told me that and the cow, yeah, right. Can't forget the cow. One of my advisors told me that he had discovered the perpetrator behind several robberies at the castle and said he Mold used to pass the key. Food is getting low. Blacksmith's apprentice is stealing stuff. Key molds. William Marshall by the siegers, the landward side supplies are to be snuck up the castle. If one doesn't work, our supplies should be gone within 2 weeks. Elton Bailey is already really weak. Key molds, yes. the blacksmith's apprentice has been robbing people in the castle by keeping the molds from the locks that the blacksmith made and then making replicas of the keys. So that's interesting since we saw that little compartment for a key. You know, mentions keys and talks about keys. Must be related. Become increasingly fine the time when I because questions. Quite a valiant effort done to sell that. Right out of the hills of this tragedy comes another. Outer Bailey has fallen into starving. One cup of rain. Every third day. Value. Forgery. Gone. Pouring the key. Better. Found the hidden. Yes. Find key, and that guy might have a replica mold. On nice and neat. There's a lot of reading in this, Danny. Did you really read this much? Oh, hello. Blah blah blah. I was just, I was just really far away from my mic. I should probably adjust that a bit because it's a bit. Sensitivity's a bit off. Okay, how's that? I've changed my noise gate a bit. It was up very high. I don't remember setting it to that, but whatever. But that must have been over like many years, right? Not over many years, no? Oh, okay, fair enough. Man, it took us years to complete Day of the Tentacle because of that fucking one hidden keys thing. Weeks and months. We were literally playing Day of the Tentacle as a family. Like, we'd all go discover little increments and stuff, and like get a little further, and then we just got stuck. And it was like a year, I think, a year or two before we made any progress. And it was because one of our friends' dads was like, "What are you stuck on?" It's like, "Oh, we can't get into the car or whatever, and we need the crowbar from the whatever." And he's like, "Oh, you just need the keys." And it's like, "Where are they?" It's like, "Oh, you have to go into a room and close the door, and they're on the inside of the door." And it's like, how the fuck are you gonna, you're supposed to do that? Because like, your interaction with the door is to open it to go into the room. So why would you then close the door once you're in the room? It's like, it was just a total mindfuck. Like, just one random thing was preventing us from playing the game or getting any further. And then after that, like, everything just fell into place. And we just completed it. Just because of some fucking hidden keys. Is this other book that important? June 1st, 1200. Okay, this is just the account of the previous battle. Okay, that's enough of that little music loop. Parents never gamed with you. Cupboardy type thing. That's the door that I came in. There's a chest there. Oh, a door! Oh, that's nice. I can. Ooh, there's a partially burned up note. I'm grieved to have learned that my Leaf Planted at Sea Philip's troops have proven to be more formidable than I had anticipated. Nevertheless, it is imperative that you do everything in your power to hold Shadow Gilad, as I am already in the process of organizing another assault to dislodge the invaders due to the improvidence of my late brother Richard. It could take some time to locate the necessary resources, but we're sure it will come soon, and the event has to fall before relief arrives. I ask that you put everything of value in the hidden storage room, which lies below the secret panel. Doors, Siege Castle, burn this letter. Blah blah blah. Okay. Oh shit.
Whoa! I must be insane! Oh, you have no weapon. Too bad.
Oh, well, I'm dead now. Meh. Oh, shit. Yeah. There wasn't anything in here, was there? No, it was just discovering stuff and context clues. Okay. It's alright, it's not that bad. Not that bad. Like, it takes a lot of time to do the reading, but you don't have to do the reading, I guess. Like, it doesn't unlock anything by reading stuff, it just gives you knowledge to, like, so you know what's going on. Got the letter. Okay, I'm totally done with this room. Did we see what, who that was? What number it was? That was in the trailer, wasn't it? What were they doing? As far as I can tell, they weren't doing anything. They were just leaving. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything in this room. And there's nothing left down here. So we go back out the window, I guess. Oh, there is something in there? Ah, for fuck's sake. But where? I did check everywhere. Give me a hint. On the floor? Is it brown? What am I looking for? Something big? Something small? Because I did just look at everything, I thought. Okay. Nothing here, nothing there. Oh, there's a chest. Well done. It's locked. Yeah, we need to find a lot of keys. And I think we've got to go back out the window, right, and that into the courtyard. And there was a door, which I'm assuming is the blacksmith's house? Because that's like the only other location that we need right now, so... That has to be what it is. Yay! I'm smart, I can predict stuff. It's fine. I see now my sneezes are picked up by my microphone when I lean really far away and whatnot. Oh yeah, I can't leave out this window anymore? Okay, so yeah, I have to. So what I do, jump. Jump menu. And I just press jump. You really want? Is it going to create like a time? Just whatever it's. Oh, there's no arrow now. No arrow in him. No arrow. Is it still in my inventory? Yes. You sure? There's no arrow. No arrow. Oh, I went too far. Okay, got the grappling hook. Oh, I was too quick. Ah. Fuck sticks. It's almost 5 o'clock. So, how busy are you on Fridays during the day normally, Danny? Normal busy? And also, how long until you finish and start your new job? Normal busy. Right, I am going to, whenever I get a game that's requested with the bits, I am gonna do a first episode of it on the Wednesday, and then I'm gonna do it every Friday until it's done. no quiet period in the world of news. No. Fair enough. So how does that sound? So we'll be playing some more of this on Friday, and then Wednesdays will be freed up for other retro activities and other people to suggest stuff. And then we'll just keep going. I've bollocksed it up again, haven't I? Yeah, no worries, man. I like playing all these different games I've never heard of. Especially some of these FMV games. Like, we had a pretty ballin' 486 that could do like FMVs and stuff. Had a CD-ROM drive and a sound card, and I'm pretty sure it was a DX2. It could run Doom good in full window size, and Quake and stuff. But we only really had Myst and Seventh Guest were the only FMV games we really had. I don't have the arrow anymore. Oh yes I do. Bloody arrow, there he is. On March 30th, oh, I bet you're looking forward to that. Do you have a kind of a feeling of what it'll be like yet, or is it all going to be a bit of a mystery until you start? It's Dragon. Oh well, if Wednesday and Friday, if these streams can help you get through it, then even more worthwhile. That's a wheel for sharpening something. I know, right? There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's an experience. You gotta believe in the storytelling. One big hammer, please. That bloody wheel again. Yeah, I don't blame you at all in the slightest, man. Not intentionally, it's accidental. There's an anvil there. Oh. Frying pan? Frying pan? It's a secret key hidey hole. No, I want the key, please. Oh, I see. That's the mold underneath there. So we need to use this. We need to put some hot metal in there, don't we? Maybe like an arrowhead or something is enough to make a key, maybe? How do I get over to the other side of the room? Not the arrow. What about this hammer? Okay. You can't melt the hammer, okay. About the grappling hook. Oh, yes. About cheese. Cheese key. No, I guess. Oh! Oh, there it is. Okay, I take whatever it is, we don't have it yet, right? We've got to come back another time once we've got something metal and meltable. Cheese key. Am I right? I need go on, Danny. Let me know. Am I right? Do I need to come back later? And I've got something else, or do I have what I need now? Oh, it's this bloody wheel again. Yeah, come back later. All right. Well, that's okay. The point is, I know I don't have it right now. Oh, I could up the transition speed. Oh. Save. Oh no, it's fine. Right, I'm gonna finish this here, I think. Oh, I need to make some notes. So. Secret. Treasure. Dash. In King's room? Question mark? Hidden key slot in wardrobe. We got a burned letter. Maximum immersion. Oh, it was on this. So I'm fine with keeping it on that. Secret treasure stash. Hidden key slot in wardrobe. Blacksmith. Or key. Need melting. Nice. Getting a bit dark. Can't see what I'm writing. It's a night time. Alright. I think that's everything. Grapple, got the arrow, got the burn letter, got the footprint evidence. Oh, and evidence was a unauthorized what are they called? What the suit's called? Jumpsuit. In Castle Cellar. Nice. Alright. Is that good progress? Is that pretty good progress for the first start? And we've only been to 2 of the places as well. We've got 2 more to explore on Friday. What? We've got the save location. Nice. Ah, you see, yes, but I'm 31, not 10. Amazing. Oh, thanks very much for the recommendation. That's alright. Points spent wisely. I mean, how many have you got racked up now? Have you... Nope, I'm enjoying it. Like, so, what I'm going to do with the points thing, like, I'm always going to give whatever game is suggested to me a chance, right? Like, isn't that the point? People want to see me play a game, not because it's malicious, right? But because, like, they like that game and they want somebody to play it. Or they think it'd be good, or they think it'd be a challenge or something. Some aspect of it is enjoyable, right? So I give it a go on a Wednesday, and then I'll continue it on Fridays if it's good. And this meets the seal of approval.